Hey guys, it's me, Quite Crafty, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make really easy and simple DIY wall art from watercolors. And if you are new, consider subscribing if you do like these kinds of videos, and without further ado, let's get started. So first you're going to need some watercolor papers, 2 cups of water. I'm just using these plastic cups, one for dirty water to clean off the brush and one for clean water to get new paint. And here I'm going to be using some brushes. I'm going to put some paper on the side to clean off my brushes, a palette to mix some colors, and obviously the star of the show, some watercolors. So first I'm going to be starting off by pulling my supplies closer to me, as you can see. And I'm going to be using this 50 liner brush. I'm going to dip it into the clean water. Let me just switch that around real quick. I'm going to go into this dark brown. Put it on my palette. Just add a bit more. Clean off the brush. And then I'm going to dry it off. Put some more clean water on. And go into this sort of copper toned brown. Mix it together. And I'm going to create a branch, very thin line. Do not press very hard on the paper, just very lightly touch the paper with the edge of the brush. And now I'm going to go in with this indigo kind of color. Then I'm going to clean off my brush and go in with a light green. I'm going to mix that together, and that's going to be the base color for my leaf. I'm just going to press it down lightly, make some squiggly strokes, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the leaf. And you're just going to do that until the entire branch is covered in leaves. You can leave as much or as little space as you want. So I'm going to go off camera and add a few more details, a bit more shadows, obviously put another branch, and I ended up cleaning it off camera as well. So for the next one, I'm going to go into the same mixture that I did for the other branch, but this time I'm going to add a bit more paint to it. I'm going to mix a bit more copper into the mixture to make it slightly lighter. And I'm going to be doing the same thing as I did before, creating a nice curved branch, one on that side, a shorter one on the other side, and then going up further to the branch and creating 2 branches on the other side, about the same height, not really. Then I'm going to clean off my brush, and I'm going to go to the dark mixture, which is an olive green, an indigo, and a light green, and I'm going to create these half oval shapes, and I'm going to do that on all of the branches, creating a leaf on one side and then doing the same thing on the other side to balance it out. And if you're starting on a new branch, make sure to make one leaf at the top and following with the pairs of leaves. Once you're done, it should look something like this. So for the next one, I'm going to move the palette into my other hand, and then I'm going to take this indigo-ish green, mix it to the first leaf's base color. I'm going to grab a bit of some blue, mix it in. Then I'm going to take some light green and mix it in as well. I'm going to clean off my brush and then dip it a lot of olive green, and because it was slightly too much, I added a bit of light blue in as well. Then for the stem, I'm going to be using this olive green, and gonna do the same thing as I did for the other ones. Lightly touch the surface of the paper with the brush. Then I'm going to paint the leaves on, which is start at the stem, press down gently, and then flick up to create these really nice palm leaves. So once you're done, it should look something like this. And now let's move on to the quote. So today I'm going to be doing a quote saying dream big, live simply. So I put aside my liner brush and grabbed a flat brush. I believe it's a 1/4 inch, not too sure. And now I'm going to mix a bunch of shades of pink. So I have this pastel one, I mixed in a rosy one, and another one that looks sort of magenta-ish. Not too sure, but it has like a kind of purplish hue to it. I mixed that off camera and added a bit of white as well to make it lighter. And you will see what it looks like. So this is what the pink looks like. It's slightly lighter than what I left off of because I added a bit of white into it, and now I'm going to create a nice streaky line. Well, more like a blobby line, not too sure. I'm going to go in to the pink and create another one below that blobby line and make it a slightly larger line to emphasize the word that I'm going to write there. So I'm going to add more pink to the blobs to add more pigment because it's going to need to be able to show through once it dries. And that's practically it. So to make the pigment not very blotchy, just swirl it around and make sure to do the same thing that you did on this paper to the other one, and it should look like this. So now you have to wait for this to dry, so let's go clean some brushes. So we're here in my bathroom, and I'm going to be washing my brushes with some warm water and some soap. Make sure to always clean your brushes after using them, and to also wash out your cups of water because there is quite a lot of watercolor in there. And make sure to use your hands to clean the bottom of those cups because there's a lot of watercolor sitting there. It's kind of disgusting if you don't, not gonna lie. And once you're done, make sure you clean them and dry them with paper or a cloth. So here we're back and they're dry. So I'm going to be using my Fineliner and writing the quote. Sorry about that, my mic cut off, but now you're just going to write the quote. I'm using some streaky lines to write the top letters on, and the phone is ringing, so I will be back. I'm gonna need to get that. Hold on. And I'm back. So right now I just realized I didn't get my calligraphy brush pen. So now I'm using my brush pen to write the word simply on in calligraphy. Make sure that you lift your pen after each stroke so that it's around the thickness of the downstrokes and the thin upstrokes. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other paper. I just realized that the Dream Big one is slightly darker than the Live Simply, but I guess that's okay. Nothing is perfect, so why should this be perfect? Now I'm going back to my lines and just fixing it up a bit so it doesn't look very ratchet and wobbly. And that's it. So that is it for this video. If you do like it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any comments or feedback, make sure to do so in the comment section down below. And if you are new, as I have said, consider subscribing for more videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my future videos and on the other videos that you might see me in. And don't forget to be kind and be kawaii. Bye!